My name is Terje Torvik, and I am working at the Swedish Migration Agency as a specialist, and I have recently been working in Afghanistan, mainly with people that has come to Sweden but has to return to Afghanistan. When you come to Sweden, and then when you apply for asylum, then there is a lot of mechanisms kicking in. You will get appointed a public counselor. You will be going through a process that is run by the Swedish Migration Agency. You will always in conversation or with the meetings with the Migration Agency, we will be having a translator and so on. So what's happening is that the Migration Agency is looking into your claims. So you will be given the opportunity to present your claims, and then the Migration Agency has general information about the situation in countries like Afghanistan. And then they compare the individual story, which could come from you, and the general information about Afghanistan, and then the Swedish legislation. And then they come to a decision. During this process, you are being given the opportunity to live at an accommodation provided by the Swedish Migration Agency. You will also get daily allowance. If you are underage, you will also get the possibility to attend school. But when the asylum process has come to the station where they are going to make a decision, it can either be a yes or no. And if it's a yes, you can settle in Sweden. And you will get the possibility to have a working permit, you can have apply for jobs and so on. If you don't get a positive answer, you can appeal. And the appeal goes to the migration court, and then the migration court reviews the investigation. The migration court can change the decision to a positive. It's very seldom, but if they do that, you can also settle in Sweden. If you don't get the positive answer from the migration court, you can ask for a permit to appeal at the Supreme Court. But that's very, very unlikely. And when they have said no, then the decision of rejection that you have to go back takes legal effect. And from the day that the decision takes legal effect, you have generally 4 weeks to leave the country. And if you are over 18, if you don't have any family, if you don't have left the country within 4 weeks, you lose the daily allowance and the accommodation. However, if you accept the decision and return voluntary, you will get the possibility to a cash grant and also to an in-kind support that can support you in the reintegration in Afghanistan. So that's the asylum process, very short. The cash grant it's quite simple because you apply for it in Sweden and the Swedish Migration Agency has to approve it. And also you need to return voluntary. So if you are not accepting the decision and are returned by the police, then you will not be able to get the cash grant.